But I say unto you, love your enemies. Bless them that curse you. Do good to them that hate you. And pray for them which despitefully use you and persecute you.
Which is the first commandment of all?
Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God is one Lord. Thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, and with all thy soul, and with all thy might, and with all thy strength. This is the first and great commandment, and the second is like unto it. Thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. On these two commandments hang all the law and the prophets.
Master, thou hast said the truth. There is one God, and none other but He. And to love Him with all the heart, and with all the understanding, and with all the soul, and with all the strength, and to love his neighbor as himself, is more than all the whole burnt offerings and sacrifices.
Thou art not far from the kingdom of God.
Yo, and we're live. Oh, good to see you guys. Yeah, we're live. Good to see you guys. Hello on YouTube chat.
I'm the only person that's had sleep.
I haven't had any yet. No, I'll be sleeping after the stream because I've got Flax's I've got Flax's debate to do tonight, no. So I've got to have a little sleep after this. So if anybody wants to watch the debate tonight, because Flax won't be showing it, he'll be on the debate. If you don't want to go over to Modern Day Debate to hang out with the trolls, you can come in my chat because I'll be and I won't talk through it. I mean, I'll say hello to people coming and that, but I won't be talking through it. So yeah. Links in that. I'll put the link in later. I bet it's already set. It's already set up on my channel, ready to go for 7 p.m. tonight, GMT. But good to see you, Bazza. Good to see you, Jim, Jono, Ryan. That's it.
Did you see what Ryan said?
Well, yeah.
I'm going to ask a silly question and want an honest answer. How do you type hi to the room and make everyone feel welcome without typing hi every time? You
just shout, yo, hello everyone.
Hi everyone.
This is a blanket greeting. Hello everyone. That's it. That's it. Nice to know, but yeah, and thanks to everybody in chat. Wait for a few people to come in. The video I'm doing today, like decoding symbols and all that, and I was thinking when I come across it, it's a channel called lyMotivated. She's a Christian, and it's weird I said she because I just realized that all this time I've been streaming, I don't think I've ever covered a video that had a woman as the lead, like taking the video. I mean, yes, obviously there's been women in videos and that I've covered, but actually like a woman's channel who's taking, you know what I mean? And so I've never really, it's weird because most of the videos just in general seem to be men that do them. And I just realized that when I've saved this one, like, oh, I've done one with a woman before. So yeah, this is a channel called lyMotivated. Don't know what she's like. I know she's a Christian. Seems okay so far from what I've seen, but we'll see. We'll see today. Anyway, until a few more people turn up, start off with a couple of Jimenez's observations.
Everyone's favourite anus.
And by the way, Ryan's testimony last night went well, and it's got over 100 views already, which I knew it would have. I said that to you, babe, didn't I? Fantastic. Yeah. If anybody wants to watch it, put the link in, babe. So you can go watch it after.
How dare you?
Ryan, but I don't feel as welcome unless people acknowledge me by saying hi. But I admit it, I'm getting lazy.
I mean, seriously, admit it. Don't you feel special when everybody in the room lights up and they say hello to you personally. It does make you feel special. I admit it. I like it. That I like to be acknowledged. I love it when people say, "Hey, Ryan, good to see you." I know they don't really necessarily mean it because they don't know me that well, but it's still nice to have people say, "Hey, I like watching you. I like you being there. You're interesting." I like that. It's fun. I don't know. I can't help it.
No, I get it, but like sometimes I don't say hi because I am being lazy. Because like at the start,
But
I'll say hello.
I don't want to
like,
seem lazy, but I also want, I know what it's like when nobody like says hi to you. Sometimes you're thinking like, well, what's going on? Why is everybody not saying hi to me? You're like, maybe I'm just having a bad day, and I'm thinking, well, why is everybody avoiding me? Am I acting wrong or something? All right, I'll stop. I know we're here to do a show. I apologize. I'm just goofing around. I'm a little tired.
I'm just seeing how that looked.
Yeah,
I like purple. I've been doing purple kind of AI stuff, GCC AI stuff. So as you can see, even the background is purple. It's salmon on the mount.
I love it. I think it's cool. I love purple.
Like
I do. I like purple.
The only thing is, right, they kept trying to put a halo around Jesus. When I was doing it in the AI, they kept, even though I said no halo, they kept trying to put some kind of halo around him.
Oh, I see. Well, it does like kind of, it is like the epitome of when you see some kind of drawing or whatever, you kind of expect there to be some kind of thing to let you know which one's Jesus, right?
Yeah.
I guess that's kind of what it was, and it kind of just got stuck. And so I see why it's in everything because it seems to be thrown in there all the time. You know what I mean? It's supposed to symbolize the power of God. I get it, but yeah, I know what you mean.
It could have been like that, but no, I like
the Holy Spirit.
Got a halo.
I haven't got a halo.
No, but that's what the trolls will say.
Pete, putting new vids up right now. Oh, cool, dude. Cool. If I just refresh the page, maybe one will come up. Literally, he's literally put one up 2 minutes ago. Nice. Cool. Did you just send me a message? Say again?
No.
Right, I'm getting rid of my background. It's too purple. And it makes my camera go funny anyway when I've got not the back.
It also makes your shirt look different color.
Background. My virtual background. I'll get rid of the virtual background. I could have put, hold on, that in my virtual background actually. This one.
You got it stuck on.
Hold on. See, but if we put that on this background instead, same as what's there. Look. So that's what it is. That's what is what's in the background there. So you can kind of see it better. Or I could actually put on the thumbnail for tonight, which is for Flat's exam thing, which is, have I got more space? Yeah, I've got one more. This one. No, what was it? This one. I've even been doing pink, purple globes and purple flat out level earth stuff. And I can see this one. This is the thumbnail for tonight. I've kind of put it into my background there. Look. There we go. I like it anyway. Anyway, let's get rid of it. I don't want that one. Don't want a virtual background though. Messes about with your camera. Sorry, I'm just messing about just because I've done some new pics and stuff. So no. Anyways, okay, Jimenez. We'll talk people turn up. Let's play a couple of Jimenez. We can talk through it.
Now your shirt looks red again. Before it looked almost like it was turning purple. It was weird.
Yeah, probably with the background and that. It is red. It's
kind of like, bro. I was
like a maroon
like,
color.
your shirt looks purple too.
Right, so sharing. Cool. See if he's put another one up. 2 minutes ago, put one up. I'm just refreshing again. See, there you go. Oh no, it's 5 minutes ago, isn't it? Right, so let's say put up. Yeah, he's definitely put up one anyway. So we'll start off with that one he's put up. No views. Well, it has now. Wow, wow, wow. Oh, he says putting new vids up. So that means by the time this one's finished, there'll be another one up. Is that the testimony, babe? The link? Yeah. Babe. You're not listening to me, babe. Obviously not. Right. Let's see if he's managed to get another one up in time of doing that. Let's refresh. 51 seconds ago. Oh, literally, it hasn't even got the thing on it yet. Look, I've just quickly got. Look, it's so new. I caught it in the act of not putting a thumbnail up. Let's do it again. If I refresh, it should come up with a thumbnail. It should. No, I wonder if it'll still play. Or if it's just it will. It will. Weird. You didn't choose a thumbnail for it. Oh, Jim, you've got 155 subs. Excellent, bro.
Well
Excellent.
done. I was sorting the dog out.
I thought so. Thought you were doing something.
That's awesome. I'm very good. I'm happy for Jim.
It's good, isn't it? And you know, like all the videos he's put up, he hasn't once said a word on his channel. Not once. It's brilliant. Hey, the Davids, Can't Fix Stupid, and David. Good to see you.
I went up 9 subs last night.
You did 9 subs. You went up. That's brilliant. Are you still in the same?
Yeah.
119 or 20.
Yep.
119.
Yeah.
That's really good to go up 9 subs in a night, in a day. I mean,
Because
I don't think the only time I've had more than that in a day is when Nathan promoted me once. I got like 17 or something like that in a day, then 25 by the next day.
I think the most I've had is 111, 112 until yesterday.
And mind you, on my new channel, I got over 100 in one day. that was just my old subs subbing back.
Ryan's on 130 subs.
That's good. Good, man. We start doing streams from his as well.
I know, cool. I've been telling him that for ages. And he's like, nobody had come. I'm like, I would.
The only reason I don't make Roger on you in the morning is because I've been on all night and then I'm just getting up at that. Because I used to go on about that time, but since you and Roger's on at that time, I sleep now and go on a bit later.
I'm always sleeping when they're on.
Loading too slow, Jim. It's all good. It's all good, man. This one's 3 minutes long. It's all good.
No, Ryan, I think you having 105 views in like 12 hours should show you people want to listen to you.
Yeah. People love testimonies. They will come to see it. People will come to listen to you.
No, but like people want to listen to Ryan. He doesn't do his own channel, not really, because he's always on Roger's. He needs to do stuff on his channel. Hi, it's Flat. I've been telling him for ages to do stuff on his channel.
Hey, Spud, how you doing, man? New channel, not shadow banned yet.
Hi, Spud.
I was only on the new channel for a few days, wasn't I? Probably. I don't know. No, I've still got the same amount of subs, 141, I think, on that one. I'm at 380 here. It's kind of stuck at 380 for the past couple of days now.
Yeah, Ryan said same for him, babe. I think because of the time zones, that's why, like, when I do a stream, I do it for night time here, because then it's not like early hours of the morning here, and it's also a normal time for like Ryan and Roger.
There we go. Just put another one up 1 minute ago. Let's do that one. You can still talk, babe. Weirdo.
Huh?
You can still talk.
I hope my content never gets that hateful towards me. Ryan, when you're pushing the truth and that, people don't like it. People get hateful, but you just have to start ignoring it. Otherwise, it just eats away at you, and they're not worth it. Like, and you got to remember, if they wake up and think, do you know what, today I'm going to go and call this person names for no reason other than they don't believe the same thing as you, then it speaks more about what they are, because they're bitter and twisted. Like, I don't wake up and think about any of them because they're irrelevant. Irrelevant
nice
elephants.
One, Jim. Thank you for that. Yeah, so I've done it. Right, so Flats was on for 1 hour and 41 earlier with Luke. So on Tuesday, it looks like it'll be in 2 parts, because last week's was just 1 hour long. So Tuesday, when I cover Flats' thing that he did today with Luke and Jado, or whatever his name is, I'll have to probably do it in 2 parts. We might get it out in one night, 1 hour and 41, but I doubt it. We'll see. But if not, I'll just do it in 2 parts. Oh, good.
No, Ryan said, no, I mean, I hope my personality doesn't attract that kind of attention. Look.
Thank you, Jim. Thank you, dude.
There's always going to be people that don't like us, and that's a them problem, not an us problem.
That's it. Right. Like I said, this video about decoding symbols and stuff like that, I've never seen her before. I just thought, when I come across her, I thought, oh, she's doing live streaming type things. Her thumbnails were quite colourful and stuff like that. I just kind of like thought, oh, I'll get a try. I watched a few minutes and that, just skimmed through, seeing what I had. Okay, I mean, so we'll see, because I just realised that I never really covered a woman's channel before, and it's not so it's intentional. It's just what comes up for me, you know. Weird. Anyway,
Babe,
do it. Yeah,
Ryan. Yeah, I do know what you mean, though. I do.
Cool. Right, let's do it. You know the score.
No, is the football on?
So it's 45 minutes long. You weirdo.
You said you know.
Oh, hold on before I go on. Yeah, what? Mike Tyson lost on points. 8 rounds, 8 2-minute rounds. He went all the way. His legs didn't have it. He was still boxing all right. He only swung 97 punches to Jake Paul's 200 odd. So Jake Paul won in points, but he didn't go down. Jake didn't go down. Mike didn't go down at all. But he had a bad knee, and that's no excuse. But his legs just didn't have it. He could still box. He could still throw him. He wasn't as fast, but his legs just didn't have it. But he managed to do the full 8 rounds. So I was chuffed about that. But Jake Paul won in points. Jake Paul, we thought he was going to knock him out and all that stuff. Mike said he would knock him out and that. But if Mike had clocked him good enough, he probably would have. But he did. He got Mike with a good few shots as well. But Mike took on. You know what I mean? It was all right. If you look on YouTube, you'll find people saying, "Oh, it was a terrible fight" and all that. You've got to remember, Mike Tyson's 58 now. You know, he still had it for the fighter. For being 58, he still had some bombs about him. You know, he still hit hard. He still squats. But yeah, he lost on points. At least he didn't get knocked out. At least he didn't get knocked out. I'm happy
I
about that.
wanted Jake Paul to get knocked out though.
Yeah, look, Jake Paul, he's definitely got a chin. He can hold the dig. He can hold the dig. Somebody, he's not world class. He's not world class. He's got to get you've got to remember the only boxer he ever fought, professional boxer, was Tommy Fury, who's not world class, and Tommy Fury beat him. He beat Mike Tyson at 58. In Mike Tyson's day, he wouldn't even have got a chance. Jake Paul wouldn't even have got to fight him in Mike Tyson's day. Yeah.
Spud said you didn't fall for that distraction, did you?
What's that? Wasn't a distraction.
The Mike Tyson fight.
No, I just watched the fight. I didn't follow the training and all that every single day or anything. I watched it here and there, but no, I didn't fall for any distraction. I just watched. I wanted Jake Paul to get knocked out. Simple as that.
Ryan said PJ can't fix stupid David's lol.
PJ can't fight stupid David.
It's because Dorian said, he said, PJ can't fix stupid David. It's flat, Jim Anus. Ryan S. Spud.
Lovely. Right. Okay. Oh yeah, I already did get right. Okay, here we go.
Took like 30 years, feeling lost at sea. To finally realize you had a plan. Was forgotten, picked me up and said I'm loved. What it's like.
Those laws must be either.
No need to build with a glass dome called firmament and containing inside the sun.
So I think she's a flat earther as well. I mean, there's one video that I seen where she was looking at a Rob Skiba debate from ages ago. So I kind of gathered she was a flat earther. This is not out here, by the way. This is a video of some sort. She's not on the screen yet. I don't know when she comes in. I'm just trying to check what's. Yeah, this is just like a big long intro. How long is it before she gets into it? Oh, she obviously smokes as well, but she is right. That's it there. So it's about 3 minutes in. I just want to see. Okay, right. So yeah, so it's just like a big long intro. There we go. Let's go from that.
Good videos to go over today, and I know I say that every time, but I mean it every time. We've got a decode from a channel called
I did kind of think when she was called Hi lyMotivated, she might smoke, but yeah, she's certainly a follower of the way as well. From what I see so far, I don't know, Ryan. It's somebody I come across. The channel called Hi lyMotivated. I don't know her name. This is new to me as well. I just thought I'd give it a try because it looked interesting, and I'd never done a channel covered a video with a woman before. She's not a dude, Jonah. No, she's not a dude.
Logic Before Authority, and he's decoding the newest KFC commercial, which I've never actually seen until I saw this decode, because I don't watch TV. I really watch like YouTube and TikTok, and that's pretty much it. We're also going to be continuing our sound doctrine series with our brother Dan, who is also known as Approved Unto God in the chat. We're going to be doing Romans chapter 7 and some cross references. So without further ado, let's get started with today's.
All right, she's like, you wish, Jonah. Oh, no,
she's a dude.
No. I can see why he said that. 'Cause she's got a bit of a thing, got a lump going on her throat, but it's not an Adam's apple. It's a bit of muscle by the looks of it. Some women have got that.
Right. Spud said I like his hair.
Our first clip.
You can like his hair if you want, but it's a woman.
Clip is from a longer video here on YouTube called Erasing the Hard Drive by a creator named Chuck Swindle.
I mean, look at that chin. I've never seen a guy with a chin that soft, that slight. You know, come on.
I don't think
now, while I don't agree with
you, what?
She got a very pointy chin.
That's what I'm saying. I've got a pointy chin for a dude, but it's not that pointy. That's what I'm saying. Just it's not a guy's chin.
All of his perspectives. I do agree with this clip.
The laws of the United States and the programs government-sponsored concerning the use of addictive drugs are a total failure. Not only a total failure, but they're making the problem worse.
Now, look at this list. Cannabis, psilocybin, LSD are Schedule 1, illegal and dangerous. All of the psychedelics are on that illegal and dangerous. Let's just be clear about it.
Person in a government. When you try to regulate these things by law, the price of engaging in them, drugs, as the new
Okay, talking about, I might as well watch that bit as well. Okay. Must have a point to it.
Church and state. It is a law against sin as distinct from crime. And when you try to regulate these things by law, you invariably enter into a super colossal mess. Not only is it that government agencies against these things, we'll say narcotics squads, vice squads, and so on, have a vested interest in their continuance, but also by prohibiting them, you put up the price of engaging in them. Now, once you make this a matter for police...
All that bloody prices go up for everything like that. Everything. It's always cigarettes, beer, coffee, you know what I mean, meat. Everything goes up, but I mean especially those things. The addictive things.
Control, you corrupt the police. The police in the United States began to be corrupted at the time of Prohibition. And Mr. Ansinger, who had a job under Prohibition, had to find himself another job. So he selected drugs as the new Prohibition and did very well.
What does that say there about Frankenstein? Sorry.
The police in the United States began to be corrupted at the time of Prohibition. And
if the hideous monster Frankenstein came face to face with the monster of marijuana, he would drop dead of fright. No. This is propaganda, obviously, against marijuana at that time, by the looks of it. Maybe she's obviously showing this for a reason.
Mr. Ansinger, who had a job under Prohibition, had to find himself another job. So he selected drugs as the new Prohibition and did very well. But somebody is making fortunes out of the trade, simply because the price is high, and the price is high because it's forbidden. Any idiot should be able to see that. Well, let's face it, let's be realistic. There are going to be people, there always have been people, who do silly things.
I know Frankenstein is the doctor and not the monster, but she said it said the monster Frankenstein. It didn't say Frankenstein's monster, it said the monster Frankenstein. That's what it said. The hideous monster Frankenstein came face to face with the monster of marijuana. That's what it said. So it did say it was Frankenstein's monster. It didn't say it wasn't the but Frankenstein was definitely a doctor, but the monster was, a lot of people think the monster was called Frankenstein. No, it's just Frankenstein's monster.
It's stupid to become dependent on drugs. It's pretty stupid to gamble. But you can't stop people being stupid by law. Right. Nor can you make people moral by law.
No.
This is the essence.
You can't make people moral by law. You might base some of the laws on things to do with morality, but you can't force people to be moral by law. Definitely not. Definitely not. It's well said, to be honest.
Of Christian ideas that morality is of no significance unless whatever is done or whatever is not done is done freely. In other words, it has to be your own voluntary act. A person who is compelled to be moral is not, in Christian view, moral at all, but merely very scared. And therefore, we would immensely relieve some of our social problems if we took all sumptuary laws off the books and treat drug taking as a health problem. I think things like marijuana, which are relatively harmless, should be available on the same basis as alcohol. But freedom necessarily involves risk. You cannot have a free country which is at the same time a nursery.
You have people who take a prescription on a daily basis, multiple prescriptions that are basically synthetic versions of things that people are getting on the street, and they will literally sit on their high horses and talk down on people who are addicted to street substances. When you have a culture of people who are programmed to, oh, I don't feel good, let me take a pill. And then you wonder why we have a society of people who, instead of dealing with problems, are like, oh, I'm just going to take a substance. And then you think about, why is it the lower level people who are addicted and then the middlemen who are getting arrested? Why? Because the people at the top are the same people making the laws. The main plug is the GOVT. When addiction and recovery is a billions of dollars a year industry, and then also so is the industry of fighting these crimes, these so-called crimes. You don't have a DA if you don't have illicit substances, and you don't have rehabs and outpatients and methadone clinics if you don't have addicts. And so it's not about what's good for you and I. And if they hadn't taken God out of society, then maybe things would be a little bit different, because people are looking to fill a hole that is only filled with the Lord Jesus Christ. Now, our next clip is a video from a channel here on YouTube called Logic Before Authority. Go on over and tell him I sent you and show him some love. This decode is of the most recent KFC commercial, and
Right, this is where I wanted to get on it. I forgot there was that thing about cannabis and at the start, but it was, I skipped through most of it. I didn't want to go that to be the focus, you know what I mean? It's more about this decoding stuff, but yeah, here we go. Like I say, she's right about a few things you said, definitely, absolutely.
And guys, it is chef's kiss. He did such a great job, and the symbolism that is in this video is mind-blowing.
Logic before authority.
Believe in chicken. KFC ad decode.
Welcome to the news at 11, where we'll be chatting to the Minister for Artificial Intelligence about recent accusations that he's not real.
Just not gay anymore.
What?
Welcome to the news at 11, where we'll be chatting to the Minister for Artificial Intelligence about recent accusations that
It's like a buzzing sound.
recent accusations that he's not recent accusations that he's not recent accusations that he's not.
So that is it.
Now, right away, that sounds like a beast.
This
And
sounds-
the radio said recent accusations that he's not real, basically implying that the God is going to be the AI system. I saw that chicken walking by the door. All right, see, decode overview. Everything AI controlled. The dryers were running in unison.
They were, but
Frequency.
yeah, play it backwards would have been a good try.
Now you see the ants going in a circle. They do not like the signal.
I've heard
We've
of it.
seen
I've heard
animals
this
doing that in the past, like couple years. Golden egg. Giant GMO chicken, cockatrice, and cracking golden egg. Decode the golden egg. The fantasy golden age reality is ending and a new reality is being birthed. Decode the giant GMO chicken. The chicken is a reflection, symbolism of the past being left behind. Going up, going up. Decode the sign. Electricity prices will go through the roof.
Hey guys, Bob, good to see you, bro. Good to see you, man. You're blue in my other channel. Why are you not blue here? Good to see you, bro. You're blue again. You're blue in this one, should say. Right. Yeah, I mean, I'm not totally getting all this, but I'll listen to it. I'll listen to it.
Decode the electric car. Everything will be controlled by the beast system. Remember this. Nice demon.
In light of recent events, it begs the question.
Black and white checker
What
floor.
can we even believe in anymore? In light of recent events, it begs the question. What can we even believe in anymore?
Oh, it's a different account for you, is it? Oh, got you, man. Got you.
In light of recent events, it begs the question. What can we even...
There's a lot of 11s. Did you notice?
It actually says it's got AI in the top there. News at 11. News. New news at 11. Just looking at that bottle as well. Got like a repeating pattern, whatever it is. You know, I mean, I can hear some things like that, but I mean, I don't know exactly what. I know it's about AI in that in a minute, but I don't know exactly. I'm not hearing exactly what they're saying, so I'm not sure how they're getting it. But like I say, I'm willing to keep listening.
It's that news at 11, and then on the walls it said 11.
believe in anymore?
Yeah, mine marries the AI partner. Yeah. And I bet it does head for things like that. I mean, that's probably just prediction. Oh, Ryan's dropped out. I don't know if he did it intentionally, but bless you, Ryan. Probably gone for a sleep. Are you still there, babe?
Yeah, babe.
All right, cool. Have you got anything to
Oh,
say?
he's probably knackered. He ain't slept, does he?
No, I haven't. I'll be sleeping after this as well. Because, like I say, I've got that stream to do later. Platz's debate.
No.
So, like I say, if you just want to come to mine to watch the debate for Flats instead of going to Modern Day Debate, just sit with the trolls. You're more than welcome. I'll put the link in.
In light of recent events, it begs the question.
Foxes are a biblical sign of a fallen empire when they show up in the city to feed off the remnants of ruined intentions.
What can we even believe in anymore?
The lady had the snake bite chip upgrade and has taken on the behavior of her god, the chicken in this case. She pecks the television.
Tell you what, though, some of these bloody those I've never seen any of these. These must be American commercials. These are unnerving, man. Some of these commercials, really unnerving. They're not. It's like how AI videos make you feel. Weird.
Now, did you notice it was like their channel or their frequency changed, and now they're all dancing like a chicken to the beat of their what? Their Pied Piper master, aka the Beast. WTF?
It's almost like an MK Ultra type thing, newer version of.
WTF is what's the frequency? And that came from actually Casey. And I think he mentions that in this video. Casey is the channel Enter the Stars. If you're into decodes, he does a lot of really good ones.
Good, is it?
Everything under AI frequency control. They're
That commercial, that advert is freaky eyes, man. That is not good, is it? That is so weird. Wow.
channels have been changed. Channel changed. What's the frequency?
What the frequency? Looks like they're doing a bit of the Thriller dance from Michael Jackson, but it's freaky. This is freaky kind of weird stuff, man. This would have scared me as a kid. This advert.
You know, the thing is, too, these people who are like actors and dancers in this commercial have no idea what they're even doing, what the commercial's even about. Like, people are so on the surface that they have no idea the amount of symbolism that is built into the.
No, they probably just think they're dancing for a commercial. They just think it's some artsy fartsy stuff, some kind of contemporary stuff some contemporary modern stuff that they're dancing about to, and they think is this. Don't know what they're doing, man.
Their daily life that they look at all the time, just like in that the movie with the guy with the glasses. I forgot what it's called. It'll come to me in a minute. They live. They are taking on the attributes of their god, in this case, the chicken.
What god is the chicken? What god is this? Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, I was reading something. Well, I didn't spot it, but I'll show him it. Yeah.
Have a nice sleep, Ryan.
Well, who was it anyway?
Didn't
Bless
see.
you, Ryan, man. Bless you. Who was it anyway? Who was the guy that did the comment?
Where? The one I sent you?
Yeah, who was the guy? Is he a troll?
Tuft.
Yeah, but who is
Truth.
it?
Truth. I have no idea.
Did you check his
But-
channel?
No. Listen, right? If you're gonna, some of these people are that obsessed that they will go and try and search personal information on people. Just
Why
because
is he-
we're
why
on
is he-
YouTube,
Why is he
doesn't
searching
give
to
them
see
a right.
why is he searching to see if Buddy Jeff's an engineer?
I don't know. But either way, why, like,
Yeah, of course I'm gonna show Jeff it, definitely.
people have a life. People do things. People have done things. None of us are perfect. But to go out of your way to try and find somebody purely because they're on YouTube and all Jeff does is read Enoch and the Bible, and they're that obsessed and mentally ill that they have to go and search personal stuff.
To make sure he's an engineer. Idiots. Anyway.
No, it's not on.
I know. Anyway, let's carry on. The signal's gone down. Come on with this bloody signal. Let's just play it anyway. Let's see if it'll just click itself in.
Now look, meet their god, the chicken born from a golden rooster egg. The cockroaches. Now look at, they are right in a circle going around that god, just like those ants were going around in a circle around that phone with that frequency. A cockatrice raised on a toroidal pedestal. It says, believe in chicken.
Wow.
The Father and his Son, Jesus Christ. Now, listen, if there are any symbolism or things that you picked out of this commercial, I really want to know. Put it in the comments because, you know, man, we are getting towards the end. And if that commercial, I mean, it was probably like a minute in reality, and it had basically their future plans all spelled out in it. This next clip is an example of why you cannot have an honest.
Either God must be cocky. He's a cockatrice. It's cocky 3 times. Absolutely. Chicken, the false god. Yeah, absolutely. Cockatrice.
Conversation with a liar.
Yeah, I keep the law perfectly.
So,
We're doing.
you just broke the law, bro.
Reread that from the top.
But
just as Jim says he must be a cocky god. What's the title of that? Cocky Hebrew Israelites get humbled by the gospel. Nice. Well predicted, Jimmy boy. Well predicted, Jimmy.
Right away, he said, yeah, I keep the law perfectly. There was only one man, and he wasn't just a man that kept the law perfectly ever, and his name was Jesus Christ. So right away, blasphemy.
To him that worketh not.
Hold on. So it said that him that worketh not. Hold on.
To him that worketh not.
Oh, brother, we gotta slow down. Please read it to me slow. I might be remedial right now, right?
But so to him.
Hold on. Read it from the matter of fact, we're gonna read it.
See, like, can we just keep it real? Then read it.
You don't know nothing. Go ahead.
Look at Romans chapter 4, verse 5. But to him that worketh not.
It say what?
But to him that worketh not.
Keep going.
But believeth on him that justifieth the ungodly. His faith is counted for righteousness.
So if you don't do no work, your faith is counted for unrighteousness.
Used to people lying to my face, so.
What? It said counted for righteousness.
Look. Read it again.
Bro, but I don't know nothing, right? Believe in Jesus Christ, not yourself, bro. I do, because he justifies the ungodly. But you think you're godly, that's gonna cause you to burn, bro. That'll cause you to burn. You're taking the glory away from Jesus and putting it on yourself.
They thought it's unrighteous. Oh, wow. Wow.
That's where you need to repent, bro.
He just fucking won't do it.
You just broke the law, bro. You broke the law. You're ungodly, bro. I hope you can see it.
Nice.
He had the verse right in front of him.
You can read it.
And then straight up lied on him.
Yep.
Either he's so blinded by his ego or he's just straight up dishonest.
What? Oh no, I will not be watching that dude dancing.
He is risen, child of
Oh
Christ.
No, gay Christians, no.
Name of Jesus. Hallelujah.
After 40 years in prison, he's allowed to see his daughter before his death. And it sounds like it's his granddaughter too. Now, I want to preface this by saying I don't know why this man was jailed for 40 years. But to spend 40 years in prison and then be put to death, that's a fate that I really don't wish.
Oh, you've got more to do with symbology in your stream than this. I hope it's not just that bit there.
On anyone.
Love you. Well, happy birthday. Love you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. We love you. We appreciate Grandpa. You too, Grandpa. Love you so much. Love you. Well, happy birthday. Love you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you.
Even the cop looks like he's gonna cry.
We love you. We appreciate Grandpa. You too, Grandpa.
What's it for a third time? Come on. Why would you watch it 3 times? There you go. Get back to the symbology.
A radio station in.
No.
I work with IPCE. If you don't know, that's International Pedophile and Child Emancipation.
What? No one believes P should be added to include. That's disgusting. No, it shouldn't be added. None of that should be added together, especially the P, but none of it should be together. The L, the G, the B, the T, the plus, the P, any of it, none of it should be together. I had no idea, dude. No idea. I thought it was about symbology, but this part certainly isn't. What on earth?
Okay? And sometimes the reflection of the sun reflects on the other side. That's why sometimes when you see outside.
Okay, internal reflection, the caustic of thing, man. Can we go back to 1985? I wish.
It's like it would look like there is another sun. That's why there is one country on top that doesn't have a sun, because it doesn't reflect here. As you notice, every after rain there is a rainbow that form curve like this, because that's the reflection of the glass above, which is the firmament. You could also try this.
Who says it's glass?
At home, try rotating a flat surface, a glass, on a sun, reflecting on that flat surface of glass. The rainbow would shone straight. But try reflecting the sun to a curved ball, okay? The rainbow of it is curved. So let's pretend this is the firmament, okay? And this is the flat earth. Below is also look like this. So that's why.
How do you know it looks like that below? Where would the pillars be if it looks like that below? It doesn't say anything about the dome the firmament being underneath us. You don't know that. That's speculation.
It explains that it looks like spherical. The sun rotating like this, not like this, okay? In 1958, rockets reached heights to confirm that the Earth was not what they originally thought at school. 12 countries came together to form Arctic Treaty and says its scientific purposes. Unguarded with marshals, military personnel, and equipment, and any expedition to Earth. Camera would not.
Are you getting back onto symbology, woman, or what? Okay, scripture.
Dominion over a man as long as he liveth. For the woman which hath an husband is bound by the law to her husband so long as he liveth. But if the husband be dead, she is loosed from the law of her husband. Now we have cross references, and Dan is going to be reading our.
Sorry. I thought there was going to be more symbology in it. I mean, why title it that? Why title it so?
I don't know, but you see that comment? It's really, really annoyed me.
I don't want. I can't believe she for a 40-minute stream or video she did. She called it decoding symbolism, whatever, and there was a few minutes of it. That's it. I'm so gutted I chose that video. I need to find something else for us to watch because that's garbage. Sorry, that was garbage. What, babe?
Babe, that comment has really, really got my back up.
Babe, that's what they do. You just have to tell Jeff about it. Simple.
Arseholes.
I know, but babe, you can't say anything about it now, so don't go on about it. You can't say anything to people before Jeff was so. I know, but still. Right, I'm gonna have to see what I've got on my watch later, because that was not about decoding, and I ain't got anything else about decoding. So there was a little tiny bit. Wow. Never mind. Yeah, let's find something else. Let's find something else.
They can go and search my name. I've got one conviction for criminal damage. I smashed my mum's car windows.
No, it wasn't you though. Searching, was it?
No, I know, but if they're searching him, you know they're searching all of us.
It was to do with your job, wasn't it? So why would they be searching for you to do your job?
I have worked, you weirdo.
No, you're not working right now, babe. That's the point. You're not claiming to be an engineer. That's what they're just idiots. Don't worry about them.
More vids up if you're bored, PJ.
Say again?
Mr. Amos said that.
More what? Yeah. No, I will put more of them on, but we need a topic. I ain't got no more decoding, so we'll have to find something else. Eric DeBay, NASA fraud and fakery exposed. Should we do that? Eric DeBay video. What happened to Noah's Ark? Biblical mysteries. What happened to Noah? Finding Noah's Ark, maybe? Right, okay. So, okay. So, I'm going to get rid of her. I won't be using her again. I saved another one of her streams because it was about Flat and Rob Skiba, but no, I just will not be using her stuff again. Like I said, the bit I skimmed was the decoding. I mean, even on a thumbnail, there's a lot more decoding on a thumbnail than that was on there. So, I mean, I'm not going to change the title. I'll just add something to the title, whatever we watch. Right, okay. So put 1 in chat for Eric Dubay's NASA fraud and fakery exposed, and 2 in chat for finding Noah's Ark. What happened to Noah's Ark? Biblical mysteries, legends of history. So one for Eric Dubay, NASA, and 2 for Noah's Ark. Right. 2 for Noah's Ark. That's 2 so far. Logic before authority.
Jono put 1 and 2.
Logic before authority. Is that the name of a channel, is it?
And then Jim puts 1, no 2, no 1, no 2.
Logic before authority.
Mike said 2. Hi, Mike. Hi, Buzzer. Hi.
Logic before. That's what she was looking at. She was looking at logic before authority, wasn't she? The coming of the second son, right? Videos. Is it the lives long videos? How long are the videos? 3 minutes.
I was going to paint the doors today, but I'm not going to because my chest is still a bit dodgy. So I'm going to wait.
Trump, you may. Oh, Trump, you may never see me again. Decode. 19 minutes.
I'm tired.
Okay. Right. Yeah, I suppose this is decoding. I could use one of these. The band video. No. I know, babe. I'm just looking to see what we can use what's long enough because they're quite short. Let me see these lives. They're too long. But there is one about 19 minutes video I can see, but it's Trump. It's
Stop farting then if you're trumping.
Should be weirdo. Trump, you may never see me again. Decode 1 month ago.
Donald Duck.
Okay, let's do that one then. But I don't know, decoding Trump and what? Oh, not saying he's the Antichrist.
Buzzer said he has some good stuff, older stuff good too. Been around for a bit. May want to go through a few. I don't mean for now. Go
yeah,
way
well, I could
back,
do one.
maybe.
I could do one now because I'll do one now because of the title of the stream, my stream. So why not do one now? Because that's who she was looking at anyway. This dude. I'll do the Trump fears destruction to code Philly DC. Trump fears.
Can I say, baby? Thank you to everybody who turned up last night for Ryan's testimony.
iPad got 2. This is my rifle. This is my gun update. Boom. The one I got destruction. So I'm just looking for one that like kind of piques my interest. Yeah, staggers like a drunkard and sways like a shaft after tomorrow.
Whoever wants to do their testimony, let me know.
Yeah, if you want to do your testimony, Vicky's let Vicky know. The coming of the second hand symbolism.
Ricky said he'll do his.
One pet goat too. What does one I pet goat mean, or one pet goat? What's that? What's that on about?
Not clear.
The day after tomorrow is Adam's Garden secret reveal.
One thing I wouldn't do though is give your full name because some of these anti-flat earthers.
Learn what angels look like and see the spark of life. A year ago.
Is that when the sperm goes in the egg?
Yeah, and it sparks. Yeah, but that's not decoding. The giants of old have returned. Chronicle.
Hi, Voy.
Hey, Voy, good to see you, bro.
I Pet Goat is a whole Illuminati film.
Oh, is it? Is that what it is? What?
Goats stink. Why are you petting a goat? Goats stink.
Weirdo.
Stink.
Okay. No trees and the fire. Okay.
I'm waiting for some.
What about the 100-mile-an-hour wind 2 years ago? One of his. The 100-mile-an-hour wind. The 100-mile-plus mile-an-hour wind that blows down no trees and the fire that burns only houses. That sounds interesting. What?
I'm waiting for some for coughs for colds. Take them sip.
Okay.
Do you know what that means?
You said you're waiting for cough stuff, lemsip stuff and that.
No, but I said I'm waiting for coughs for colds. For coughs.
You weirdo.
And I didn't swear because I said forgot.
You're still not funny.
I am.
No, you're not.
I am.
Right. It's the same guy. It's not exactly decoding, but this sounds interesting. 100-mile-an-hour winds, but no trees knocked down, and fires that only consume houses. Obviously, some kind of choose job or something. I don't know. Let's do that then. Let's watch this. It's something different. Sounds like Man in California with a roof special. Just faded out of the headlines. So it's a whole Illuminati thing. I Pet Goat, a film. I'll have to check that stuff out as well. But I've just subbed to him anyway. I'll look through his stuff more. See how this goes. Look through his stuff more, then I could do more at some point. Yeah, that last video was terrible. Maybe the bit I did see that I thought was okay was this guy here. When I seen that she was watching that, I don't know, but it was meant to be about decoding, and what she literally did 5 minutes on it out of a 40-minute video. Like what? Because I don't like watching the videos that I choose. I kind of skim them to see if they're okay, but I don't like watching them until I'm with you guys, because I don't see the point of me watching it and then being bored and watching it again while I'm doing a stream. I just sometimes I usually pick all right ones, but sometimes I do pick a extremely crap one.
Voice said as well, check out my pet goats too.
And
my pet goat too.
My pet. Okay. Cool. Thanks, brother. Right, presente.
Mike said, has anyone seen Vibes of Cosmos? Yeah, they have. Did you hear that, what I said? Because I roboted.
Hypercosmos.
Yeah.
I've got one that
How'd you
can
mark,
see.
Logic before authority.
Hey, Jamat, good to see you. Good to see you. Mike, good to see you too.
Hi, guys. This is Daniel Alexander Cannon here on Logic Before Authority. And I'm already going to have to start apologizing for my voice. I feel fine, and I have a very, very good immune system. I haven't had a cold or been sick in a decade. And other than my voice sounding funny, I'm not sick. Okay. I know it's been going on for a couple of weeks, and it's a lot of people around like that. Sound like horses, but anyways, that's not what we're here for. We're here to talk about the Denver, Colorado fire. We're going to look at a few things. Okay, let's establish a couple of things.
So this is 2 years ago anyway, this video went up. So, yeah. This thought it'd be different. I mean, I did see some decoding ones, but I thought, yeah, it's all Trump stuff, so, yeah. I'd do something else. Why not?
This. Okay. Says estimated 6,000 acre blaze Says they originally had thought that it was sparked by downed power lines between two separate fires at 10 a.m. and 11 a.m. So remember those times, 10 a.m. and 11 a.m. is when they're saying the fire started on New Year's Eve. On Thursday, an estimated 500 plus homes are believed to be destroyed. However, as of 1 p.m. on Friday, Xcel Energy has inspected all of its power lines in the ignition area and found no down power lines. Okay, now also remember that they said they had how fast of winds? 110, 115, 120, they talking, right? Okay. Anybody who's ever experienced those kinds of winds, those kinds of numbers, there won't be any electricity, okay, because all the power lines will be down everywhere. Once you hit 100 miles an hour, the trees start coming down everywhere, and they take down all the power lines if the wind don't get them themselves by blowing the poles down. Okay, anything up above 90 does that. I've lived in Hurricane Alley in South Carolina a large portion of my life, and I've experienced firsthand hurricanes many times, and this is how it goes down. Even if you get a large thunderstorm with 60 to 70 mile an hour winds, what does it do? It blows down trees and it tears down the power lines. But these guys don't have any power lines down. Okay. So now let's look over here. What we're looking at here is Zoom Earth. It's zoom.earth or zoomearth.com, something like that.
This
and
is
it's an excellent tool, although I don't like their ads they got going here on the desktop. But
this is a 2-year-old video. Yeah, I'm okay. This is a 2-year-old video.
Yeah. Said it's 2. Let me just see quickly. I think it's about 2.
Yeah, I remember those wildfires, and I think that would rather be better be defined as plasma fires. I've seen many reports of them. Trees burning from the inside out and from the bottom up, from the inside out and bottom up. Come on, and not one report. I mean, it takes a lot of effort to perform that. That takes a whole lot of different energy than wildfires. That's.
I got you. Yeah, it's 2 years old. It says here 74,000 views. 2 years old. Well, the other video I chose was terrible. I thought it was right decoding. She did about 5 from a 40-minute video. She did 5 minutes of what her title said, and it wasn't even that. She didn't do. She was just watching it really, and just saying, "Oh, that's terrible." Yeah,
I hate those videos too. Like, fucking.
I know you. I chose. I put it in my watch later list. I skimmed through it, and I was like, "Oh yeah, it actually looks okay." It was. And then you watch it, it's like, oh my goodness, what was I thinking? It's awful. Yeah. Anyway, one of them.
I mean, yeah.
Oh, can I just say, babe?
What?
Keith, I did give you a spanner because he came in live chat last night, and I don't think he'd been in, and not in live chat anyway, and he didn't have a spanner, but I gave him one.
Yeah. I didn't watch the stream this morning, Flats. I'm not going to, because I'll be covering it on Tuesday, so I don't want to have to watch it twice. So I like to leave it. Is that? There it is. Stop Flats, right? Yeah, I'll be covering that. And how did it go? I'll be covering it on Tuesday, Flats.
Good afternoon.
How you doing? You good? How did it go with Jadot and Luke?
He didn't show up.
Oh, he didn't show up. Oh, wow. All right, I'll still be covering.
We saw a guy through Jordan Maxwell, and then
I got your microphone.
Your audio's off.
Can you hear me now?
No.
Hardly.
I really need a new cable.
It's doable, but it's doable,
Yeah,
but
it's not the quality.
So what did you do instead? You covered what? Did you do that video again from last week?
Is it working now?
Did you cover the same?
Can you
Did
turn
you
him
do the
off?
rest? Did you do?
Hello. Ooh, now it's peaking on my side.
Yeah, I can't turn it on. I can't.
it sounds like you're talking through 3 pairs of socks.
You know what? It's doing the same as last time. It won't let me change my audio settings.
Yeah, it won't let me change your mic settings. Hold on, mic settings.
It keeps me on the same audio settings that's not my microphone.
I know I can change the mic settings. Oh, right,
It's
speak
not
now.
letting me talk through my microphone. Why is that?
Oh, that's better.
Yeah, but yeah, it's just my. It's not letting me talk to my microphone itself. I'm trying to change it to my micro settings. It won't let me change it.
Weird. Weird.
Why? One, two. Testing, 1, 2.
Now the mic is more sensitive, but that doesn't make it any better.
Yeah, but it's not letting me choose the mic, my actual mic. It's trying to play the mic through my webcam. It's using my webcam mic. That's why it sounds so crappy. Because it won't let me actually talk through my microphone.
Yeah, that's the marvels of this world.
Yeah.
Well, I don't like StreamYard. This is why.
There you are. There you are.
That's better. That's better. I have to turn my mic.
I'm practically screaming so you can hear me.
Yeah.
Testing. I'm going to scream like a crazy guy. Okay. I'm just going to scream from now on.
So yeah, you were saying.
Anyway, like I was saying, you didn't show up.
Right. So you covered what instead?
We started covering Jordan Maxwell. Sorry, Jordan Maxwell. And then we had a Josh guy. He's a Satan short season kind of guy.
Right.
Who started coming in to discuss that, and yeah, that was about it. We had it was a more of a debate kind of thing.
Okay, so you covered Jordan Maxwell for a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
That's weird because I covered Jordan Maxwell yesterday as well.
Yeah, that's why we covered it. We were doing that same video you covered, the maritime law.
Was it? Oh, okay, okay.
Well, we started with it.
Okay, cool. Well, I'll be covering whatever you did today. I'll be covering on Tuesday night anyway.
So yeah, we had quite a discussion with the guy, and it is very clear he doesn't read his Bible that much.
Right, got you.
Just I did make it clear to him he's a heretic. But I had no issue with the guy. Nice guy. We ended off in a good foot at least. But the guy does need to read his Bible.
No doubt. It's always the same. Always the same.
Is it for me? Come so. What's up here? Come so. Oh, sorry. My son's mouth is bleeding. So you guys now.
That's all right. All right, that's nice one. I don't mean nice when your son's mouth bleeding. Obviously, no, it's not a nice one. But I mean nice one for coming out. Not good. Yes, again, Flats will be debating tonight on Modern Day Debate against it's 7 p.m. GMT. Flats' normal time for being on against FTFE. I'll be streaming it on my channel. If you want to come to my chat rather than being in the trolls chat and MDD, you know what I mean? Because it's a troll chat. So at the same time, Flats is normally on. I'll be streaming Flats' debate. Right, carry on.
It seems like a nice refuge for a sane soul to go.
Yeah, that's it.
Instead of just
going into Modern Day Debate, yeah. Because what I do is I just put it on full screen and I don't show Modern Day Debates chat. I just get rid of the chat altogether and just show up. We just use our chat. So
we can just have our own chat about it.
Yeah, that's it. You still get to watch Flats debate, but you just have your own chat. Yeah.
Without the trolls.
Because I won't say anything. All I'll do is greet people coming in. I won't. Because when Flats is debate, I'll feel like saying, oh, for F's sake, you know what I mean, FT, FE and all that. But yeah, I'll try not to say anything. Because Flats will obviously want to try and download it afterwards, for his videos and that. So.
Well, Vicky said without the trolls, but I think they will find the channel.
No, because most of them are banned.
Oh yeah, the band. They do turn up. They do turn up. Like Brenda tries to get in now and again in the StreamYard, but in the chat, there's never usually any trolls. Now and again, Vicky usually handles it.
I've got a new troll who's got a thing about calling me names and that. His name is Seafarer8, and he can go suck a doorknob.
I know. He's an idiot. Right, let's carry on.
That's such a cute name.
If you pull it up on your cell phone, you don't have to deal with the ads.
Right, I need to go to the toilet. I need to leave this place.
Now, here we are on December 30th, the day before the fire at 2 a.m. in the morning. Okay. And this indicator right here, see it says heat. And there's another one right there. That's the two fires that they're talking about. But it's dark out still. So it's sensing heat. But I don't see any smoke coming up related to this yet. But it's sensing heat. Why? The temperatures outside right now are down below freezing, okay? Because a snowstorm is moving in, okay? And this also happens to be Denver, the Mile High City. Okay, they get a lot of snow. So here we are at 4 a.m. in the morning, and this may be off by 2 hours because I'm 2 hours off of them, okay? But we'll be able to see where we're at here in a second, even more so. So we're still dark, and it's still sensing the fire. I can turn it off and on over here. Okay. Sensing the two fires the night before New Year's Eve, which is the day the fire started.
So that would be
we're continuing forward. Still sensing them. See here. Way into the night before, the satellite that produces this imagery was saying there was heat.
Hey, super. Good to see you, bro. Good to see you, man.
Well, why is that? Okay, here is first thing in the morning. It's 10 excuse me, be about, there would be about, for the sun to rise, probably about 7:30 or something like that. But I'm at 10:30 here, so if we went back a couple hours, 7:30, so that would make about sense. So at I'm going to stick with going by these numbers for the moment. Now, they said the fire started at 10. Okay. We can start seeing evidence of smoke or something right here. But then it dissipates and it goes away. Okay. This is on. We just keep stepping forward here.
He's gone. I've just noticed.
And here comes the smoke now.
He's probably put something in. Yeah, he has private chat.
Yeah.
See
you later.
Chat. Yeah, later, Splats. I'll see you. Well, I won't. I don't know if you're doing an after show, after the debate show, but I'll be streaming your debate on MDD at 7. So I'll see you after that anyway. If you pop in after your debate. Because I dare say you'll do it like in a half an hour after show, after debate show sort of thing. Anyway, keep trying to play this one in here. I'm not feeling this video either.
Who's he debating tonight?
Say again. I'm not feeling this video. I'm going to choose these other ones.
Who's he debating tonight?
Oh, Craig, babe. Craig.
Oh, yeah. No, I might get a mess.
I know. I kind of thought you would. But I mean, I'm not going to be saying, I'm just going to be greeting people as they come in. Watch the volcanoes. It's super nut. No, it's kind of right. I might as well just put that Trump one I was going to do. It's 19 minutes. Trump, you may never see me again. Decode. I don't know what that means, but let's do it. It's a month ago. Let's do this one. Blooming ads. Usually got them downloaded. I'm not used to just doing them on YouTube. What? Oh, it's him. I thought it stopped. It's actually his video has done that. Here's one in here. Using that intentionally. What on earth? What's going on with these videos, man? No sound to them. He's got it muted. What on earth?
Hi, Luke.
Oh, come on. A 19-minute video that's muted. Why would you put that up? Wow. I'm not having any luck, am I? Wow. No, but there was no sound in that whole 19-minute video. How do you do that? Oh. Yeah, I'll watch him. I'll put some. Well, I'm going to have to change the blooming title again. Yeah, I'll put something else on for my stream. I'll put something else on for my watch later. Something completely different. Right, watch later. Where are we?
Babe, I'm gonna go and watch on the telly. My chest ain't good.
All right, baby. Love you.
Love you.
Sorry about this, guys. Video's been totally. It's been no luck today for some reason. Crazy. No look at all with these vids. Where's my watch later? Let's come on. Thank you. Yeah, stop sharing that because it's garbage. Well, obviously so far it's right, there we go. Let's find something. Let's find some at the Pogie. Come on, Peach. You can find something. You can
The
find
colors
something.
look right in this composition. Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah, that I did this. I AI'd this last night. I AI'd this last night.
I'm sorry that I'm chemtrailing all over Jesus here.
That's all right. It's Sermon on the Mount, dude. How can you chemtrail over Sermon on the Mount, man?
Sorry, I wasn't prepared. It's not very appropriate of an avatar today. Sorry.
I like
sorry.
it. I like it. I like it.
It's blasphemy. This is
I might as well carry on with. Hold on. I might as well do what I was going to. I said earlier, didn't I? What did people vote? Did they vote Eric Dubay's NASA fake and fraud, NASA fraud and fakery, or did they vote Noah's Ark? Can't remember. Right, one for Eric Debate and two for Noah's Ark. Go on, do it again. Sorry, guys. I should have just gone the first time with that. I know, poor Mike Tyson, man. Hey, listen, he didn't get knocked out, dude. He didn't get knocked out. He went the full 8 rounds. And it wasn't as though Jake Paul was brilliant. You know what I mean? Right, okay. I'm just doing Noah's Ark. Let's pick Noah's Ark. Right, we'll do Noah's Ark one. Right. Come on. Come on. Just letting the audio go past. Thanks. Mhm.
who were to be saved aboard. The story of Noah's Ark is one of the most well-known biblical narratives, originating in the book of Genesis, chapters 6 through 9. According to the account, God, disheartened by the wickedness of humanity, decides to cleanse the earth with a great flood, sparing only Noah, his family, and a select number of animals, who were to be saved aboard a massive ark. After the floodwaters recede, the ark is said to have come to rest on the mountains of Ararat, now modern-day Turkey, but formerly a part of the Armenian highlands. Beyond this, the Bible doesn't actually tell us what happens to the ark. After the last pair of animals disembark from this massive vessel, we don't really know what happened to it. It's hard to imagine that it was just simply abandoned, considering how vital it had been to this chapter's protagonist, but it never seems to crop up again in the Bible. The fate of Noah's Ark, therefore, is subject to various theories, spanning from traditional religious interpretations to modern archaeological and scientific inquiries. In today's episode, we'll be diving into these very theories, whilst considering the viewpoint of traditional believers that the Ark did exist, and therefore could potentially still exist in some form or another. The fate of Noah's Ark has been the subject of speculation for millennia, with theories ranging from traditional religious beliefs that see the Ark as a real, tangible construct, to the more scientific hypothesis that see the Ark as a fictional component.
No, definitely physical, definitely floated on a big heap of water for a long time and was built for about 100, took about 120 years to build. Can't see how it would be any kind of allegory, especially when it took, where all the materials were explained, how to build it, all that kind of stuff. It wouldn't give you the measurements and all that kind of stuff, and all the materials, the length of time, all the perfect plans to it. Basically, it won't give you that if it was allegory.
It's like living. It's like living on a plane or on a mountain, and then being given this thought, you're gonna have to build a city upside down, and here's how you're gonna have to do it, and you're still doing it, right? And so of course everybody's gonna tell you that you're fucking crazy because you're living on a mountain. Because you're living on a mountain and you're building a boat, and nobody ever even uses a boat to begin with, because there wasn't that much water back in the day.
Exactly. So why would they make that story up as an allegory to something when they had nothing to compare it to? You're right. Absolutely. Completely.
But just imagine his dedication and his right. I mean,
absolutely.
He's been building for decades and decades in a row, generation after generation, telling him that he's crazy, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he's just like, no, I need to build this.
Yeah.
Look,
and everybody take me 120 years, but I've got to build it.
Right, and everybody around you is telling you, dude, it looks like you're building something that's never going to work. The only thing you need now is a lot of water, but you're living in the mountains, so what the fuck are you? And he's like, yeah, well, I heard this sound from God. He told me, and he's still telling me today.
Mm-hmm. Exactly right.
Of course you sound crazy. Of course you sound crazy.
Absolutely.
In a larger allegorical story.
No.
Some believe the ark was destroyed or dismantled while others claim that at least the framework of the boat still lies somewhere in the region of Ararat. With the Judeo-Christian notion holding that Noah's Ark came to rest on Mount Ararat, in accordance with Genesis 8:4, some traditions maintain that the Ark may have remained intact for centuries as a monument to God's covenant with humanity. Various religious figures, including the early church fathers and medieval theologians, speculated about the Ark's possible discovery. Over time, some believe the Ark had been destroyed or repurposed, with its wood possibly being used for building materials by Noah and his descendants. Others suggest it decayed naturally over thousands of years. These views are largely faith-based, with no direct physical evidence to substantiate the claims. Several modern expeditions have been launched to find Noah's Ark, particularly on Mount Ararat, but none have yielded conclusive evidence. Numerous groups have claimed to have seen the Ark, or parts of it. One of the earliest recorded claims comes from Flavius Josephus, a 1st century Jewish historian, who mentioned in his writings that the remains of the Ark could still be seen on Mount Ararat in his day. Interestingly, Josephus's account does change slightly, where he later details Haran, a southeastern region of Turkey, as being the true location where the Ark ended up. Here, Flavius noted that the locals would show the remains of the boat to visitors. On top of this, yet another mountain is also put forward as the...
I mean, there is certainly remains on that mountain, isn't there, that looks like a boat, but it looks too small. It looks too small from what I see. The one that I remember...
And it's all in Turkey.
Yes. Yeah, that one. To me, it seems a little too small. But I could be wrong.
Hey, and you know, I mean, besides that, Turks are known to be like magicians, voodoo, wizards. You know, they love to. I mean, they're practically Jews, Jews. You know, but they're Turks.
I get it.
I mean, you know, I'm from the Netherlands. We know Turks. Okay, since the 60s and the 70s, we know them. So I don't disagree. They're also very honorable, you know. But and they're good traders, and they like to sell cheap, and they like to sell expensive. You know, it's. I wouldn't say that they're Jews, but they're better traders than you know.
Right. Got you.
Potential resting place of the Ark, and this is Mount Judy, also located in Turkey. In the 20th century, searches on Mount Ararat intensified.
Judy, is that what it said? Judy. Judy.
Mount Judy in Turkey, and it's talking about the Ark. Wow, that's a bit suspicious, to say the least.
In the 20th century, searches on Mount Ararat intensified, with explorers such as James Irvine, Mount Ararat in Turkey. In the 20th century, the mountain is also put forward as the potential resting place of the Ark, and this is Mount Judy, also located in Turkey. In the 20th century, searches on Mount Ararat intensified, with explorers such as James Irvine, a former Apollo astronaut.
Okay. That makes
Shit! It's taking us back into space again. Wow!
Yeah,
just from Judea to Mount Fuji to space. Okay.
That makes it credible, doesn't it?
And Ron Wyatt, an amateur archaeologist, leading expeditions to locate the Ark. Wyatt, in particular, claimed to have discovered what appeared to be a boat-like structure in the mountains of Turkey, although most archaeologists and scholars dismissed his findings as inconclusive, or misinterpretations of natural rock formations, specifically the Deripina site, that was located during a geodetic survey of Turkey in 1959. Many scholars and archaeologists are
Yeah.
skeptical about the ark's existence as a literal object.
Well, that's certainly
Geological studies suggest that the likelihood of a global flood, which covered all land,
that ark just wouldn't have.
I didn't want to say it. I just didn't. I mean, just
many scholars and archaeologists
that ark just would not do it, would it? That would just not cut it
skeptical.
at all. The giraffe isn't even going to fit in there, to be honest. That doorway, and you know, God closed the doorway because it was so heavy. One of the animals could close that door. Sorry, I'm being pedantic.
About the ark's existence as a literal object. Geological studies suggest that the likelihood of a global flood, which covered all land masses, as described.
Right. How do you cover all land masses on a globe? How? How does it fill? Rubbish.
I guess you're not asking me because I'm not a glober.
No, I'm not asking you. I'm just
asking globers.
Yeah. I was just saying, come on. I'm asking the video, like global flood. Why did they have to use that word? It was a world flood. That's all you need to say.
You're so easily triggered, PJ. Come on. Just let it go.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Let it go. Okay.
Described in the Bible.
No bloody courage.
Is scientifically implausible. Instead, some scientists believe that the flood narrative may have originated from local flood events in ancient Mesopotamia, possibly around 7,000.
It's true that there's a lot of flood stories, Chinese flood stories, all over the place. They've all got, but that just reaffirms it to me that it confirms that it originated somewhere. So why not Noah's Ark? Why not? Why is it? Why couldn't that be the original that they all copied from? You know, it's like these fairy tales and that fairy tales and stuff probably come from somewhere.
Some years ago, when the Black Sea was flooded by rising Mediterranean waters. In this view, Noah's Ark could have been based on a smaller regional boat or vessel built by a historical figure during a significant local flood. The story would then have been passed down through generations, becoming more mythologized over time. The Epic of Gilgamesh, a Mesopotamian text, shares a similar flood narrative with the Noah story, suggesting that both may stem from the same regional flood traditions. Another theory posits that the Ark may have been destroyed or buried by natural forces, such as glaciers, earthquakes, or...
Well, scripturally, it does just say it comes to rest at Mount Ararat. It doesn't say anything after that, unfortunately. So it's either got to be archaeologically proved or just speculated about. You know?
Volcanic eruptions. Mount Ararat itself is a volcanic mountain, and seismic activity in the region over millennia may have obliterated any traces of a wooden structure. Among those who interpret the story allegorically, many do not believe that the Ark was a real physical structure that can be discovered through archaeology. They argue that the search for the Ark is misguided because the narrative's power lies in its spiritual and moral teachings, rather than its physical reality. According to this view, Noah's Ark, like other biblical stories with allegorical significance, such as the Garden of Eden, or...
No. Why do people always say this? The Garden of Eden's allegorical. No. It's creation. Start creation. Come on. It's literal. Nothing. God. It's described. Moses describes what God did. You know. It's not. Why would it be allegorical? Something that important. It's silly.
Okay. So PJ, I don't know your take on this, but so you take it literally. So there was a place that we were, and all the humans that are here now on Earth are not in that place, and so it might be, let's say, the North Pole or the South Pole, or under Earth or heaven, something like that, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. I believe there was a physical place, Garden of Eden. Absolutely, like Adam and Eve they were made out of the dirt of the earth, and God breathed the spirit of life into them. Absolutely, breath of life. I believe that physically happened. That all happened. Now, a lot of people think it's allegorical. And then a lot of people think there's a lot of Christians that believe in bloody evolution. I don't know how they marry that together with their beliefs.
Well, you know, I'm not on either side of those definitions. You know, because the physical thing, you know, I think it happened. Like, you know, that's why I'm also willing to define it in such physical matters or such physical definitions. But it also being metaphorical. I mean, one does not exclude the other, right? It can be the real thing and also metaphorical.
It could be, but it isn't.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's different. I mean, yeah, but if you're just new to the subject, it can be both, right? It can be both. But you're very excited on this, and that's a good thing, right?
Oh, definitely. I've never had any doubt. Not since knowing Jesus, that's for sure. I mean, even as a kid, when I believed in God, and I had God needed, and then I heard of evolution. I was taught evolution. I'm like, what? I mean, what am I meant to believe? You know, I always thought I thought evolution was true, and I thought the Bible was true. I thought because I was being taught evolution was true, it must be true, and I thought the Bible was true as well. But I didn't know the Bible back then. You just knew a basic story that the teachers told you and church told you and stuff like that. But never had a problem believing in Garden of Eden and Adam and Eve and stuff like that. I just couldn't marry evolution and creation together, I suppose. It's weird.
Yeah, so you were taught both at the same time.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, yeah.
Absolutely. Isn't that bad? It's crazy.
When I think of it, I mean, me too. But it wasn't. I mean, neither side was very committed to their side, right? It was like when I think of it, when I look at it now, at how I was brought up, nobody actually took any side. Nobody was really convinced of what they were doing.
No, I get it. Definitely. I mean, I've seen the school teacher, the headmaster in primary school, making us do the Lord's Prayer in the morning, and then he's teaching evolution. Yeah, it's just mental. It's madness.
But to them, this whole theory was kind of a new thing too, right? And they were just young people. Just, I mean, have our age, dude, and younger even. And they were just told, "Hey, dude, just tell them this," and they would tell it. When I look back at it, it's like, wow, I'm surprised that I even got a somewhat decent education. I'm gonna be honest about it, and thankful for it, right?
Sure. How you doing, Luke?
G'day, guys.
You good?
Always good, mate. You?
Ruby. Good. Yeah, good, man. Good. I'll be covering your stream. Sorted, mate. I see Shadow didn't turn up then.
What's that?
Shadow didn't turn up.
Yeah, it was a bit of it wasn't the best stream, mate.
I was in Flat still said it was all right. I'll still cover it Tuesday. Still cover it, you know. I mean, it's an hour.
Well, it turned into a Satan's short season.
Yeah,
debate
thing. I know. I'll still cover it. Even if I have to skim through bits, because it is an hour and 47 minutes long, so I could skim through some of it, you know. Anyway.
Okay.
Good to see you, man.
All right, cool. You too, man.
Or Jonah's encounter with the whale is intended to convey deeper truths.
No, Jonah was in that whale as well, not allegorical.
About God's relationship with humanity. not to provide a historical account that can be verified through material evidence.
Sorry, I say whale. I say whale. The Bible doesn't say whale. It says a big fish. So I'm just saying whale.
By the way, I agree that Jonah was actually in the whale, but we can't say whale.
Yeah, big fish.
That's not woke. It's a plus size fish.
A plus. Of course, plus size. What, like triple XL, quadruple XL? Just massive.
It's not funny. Don't mock. Are you making fun of these big fish?
No, I wouldn't do that.
It's not their fault. It's not. It's a disorder. It's a disorder. It's not their fault.
It's the dimensionally challenged fish. Okay.
Exactly.
Nice.
Focusing on the ark's literal existence risks overshadowing the essential messages of faith, obedience, repentance, and renewal that the story seeks to communicate. They emphasize that whether or not the ark ever existed in the real world is secondary to the timeless religious and ethical principles that the story teaches. In modern theological discourse,
this is called what happened to Noah's Ark. Not was Noah's Ark real or not? You know, I thought you were going to tell me what it is. That's all right. No, it's all.
The debate over whether Noah's Ark was a historical object or a symbolic narrative reflects broader discussions about how to interpret ancient texts in light of contemporary knowledge. Many progressive Christian and Jewish theologians argue that sacred texts, like the Bible, were written in a context where myth and history were often intertwined. For them, it is not necessary to believe in the truth of every biblical event in order to appreciate its religious significance. This perspective aligns with what is known as the mythopoetic interpretation of the Bible.
Look at these triple story arcs and stuff. What are these? Like, are these like a cross between an ark and a gondola or something? Oh,
I like AI's versions of.
They do make some interesting versions of things, don't they?
Yeah,
they do make some interesting things.
Bible, where the purpose of stories like Noah's Ark is seen not as providing a factual account, but as articulating universal truths about human existence and the potential for moral and spiritual transformation. Whilst the Bible is quite clear that the Ark came to rest on the mountains of Ararat, the Book of Jubilees, an ancient Jewish apocryphal text, aims to be more specific, indicating that the Ark came to rest on a particular mountain known as Lubar. Yet this brings us no closer to really knowing anything else in regards to the fate of the vessel. Interestingly, there are those who argue that because the Bible...
Well, if that says Lubar, and the Bible says Ararat, then it doesn't marry. Then you've got to disregard it. If it doesn't marry up with the Bible, doesn't marry up with Scripture, then I don't think you can make a conclusion based on that. You know.
I had to change my background. It was too offensive. It was too offensive. Sorry. Sorry.
It's all right. Don't worry about it. I'm sure you forgive it. I don't forgive you, but many would. Many would.
What that? I was offended because it was a plus sized politician.
Yeah, right. And she was the Ministry of Health for Belgium.
Yeah,
she was
plus sized health minister.
Yeah.
Nice.
How do you call this monster from Star Wars or
Jabba the Hutt?
Jabba the Hutt.
Right? Yeah, she was attempting to be Jabba the Hutt. You know, she was attempting to be Jabba the Hutt. Jabba the Hutt. You know, that's the female version of it.
Nice.
The Bible does not refer nor describe the Ark as being
What?
What happened? What the fuck?
I don't know. I double clicked something and it stopped. Weird.
Oh,
I've
you
never
hit
seen
the
that
wrong
before.
button again. Oh.
Yeah, all I did was double click my mouse by mistake. I don't even know what it was on, and it just went off.
That's not it.
Oh, not bad. We're not on it yet. Oh, I've got stop screen. I pressed the wrong one. Numpty. Numpty.
Some readers, therefore, are led to believe that it does not matter what happened to the ark, for if it did, the Bible would have surely gone into more detail, or circled back to address it at some point. Nonetheless, this has not stopped us from searching for the boat, and it might surprise some of you that the search has been going on for thousands of years, all the way back to the 6th century BC, during the reign of Assyrian king Sennacherib. It is said that King Sennacherib found a beam from the ark, and believing that it was surely a significant piece of material, having come from the ark that delivered Noah, he fashioned the wood into an idol. Rumors and hearsay that circulated about in the times of the early Christian church would help to aid the notion that the lost ship was real, especially when stories of the ark's remains were said to be spread, helping to preserve the legacy, if not the mystery of the ark, for the time being. The Bishop of Salamis in 4th century Cyprus, Epiphanius of Salamis, wrote of such account.
This imagery, this imagery has a lot of correlation to Jehovah's Witnesses, the Watchtower, right?
Yeah, definitely. It really does. It really does. AI Watchtower.
Yeah,
it does. It does. Do you know my opening? My intro at the start, where it's got the 2 greatest commandments, where you see a couple of things covered up. It's because I realized after I downloaded it and clipped it in that to put it up as my intro, I realized I was writing it at the bottom of the screen a watermark, and it was Jehovah's Witnesses, so I had to get that covered up. It's just as well to use the same. It's just as well to use the same scripture for that part, isn't it?
Dude, it's. I mean, you can see. I mean, we can clearly see that AI gets its inspiration from that side a lot.
Absolutely. I mean, you've got your guy with the halo in that there as well. You know. I mean, come on.
I mean, we're only gonna know when he shows us pictures of paradise.
Of course.
We know those pictures too. We know that imagery too, right? And this.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Thus, even today, the remains of Noah's Ark are still shown in Gordine. In this version, a popular narrative amongst ancient Armenians was that the Ark was here at Gordine, atop the aforementioned Mount Judy. In later tradition, Mount Judy and Mount Ararat would become conflated. Stories of the Ark's discovery continued well into the 5th century, where a legend exists of the bishop.
I mean, I'm being pedantic, but there was snow in that ark there. I mean, it rained. It didn't snow. There was no, even before that time, there was no rain before that. It was the first time it had ever rained. So I don't know where the snow's coming from.
I think it was just precipitation and rain and snow and hail and
it rained.
I think it was like a basketball-sized hail and also golf ball-sized hail, and also I mean it was all kind of
definitely.
That's gonna wreak havoc there, dude.
Aye.
Of Nisibis, a saint also known as Jacob of Nisibis, who once scaled the Armenian highlands in search of the Ark. Near the summit of one of the mountains, an angel visited Jacob in his sleep and told him that he should climb no further, As consolation for his efforts on this journey, the angel rewarded Jacob with a board from the
The
ark.
coloration of this video, it being in totally brown and sepia, right?
Yeah.
Brown
Yeah.
sepia.
Definitely.
It's to invite trustability.
Yeah. But like you say though, it almost looks like the color of a Watchtower magazine. You know? Pictures you get in a Watchtower magazine. It's like
It
this.
does. Yeah, it does look like that. But I mean, the coloration of it totally being brown and orange.
Yeah.
Like orange is freedom and brown is trustworthy. You know, it's so obvious. It's
And this angel looks like Patrick Swayze.
He does. He does.
Nice.
Supposedly, Jacob brought this artifact back to Cyprus, where it was said to be preserved. Interestingly, this would become something of an ongoing legend.
Yeah, it's entertaining, at least, Baza. At least, because the other bloody videos weren't. They were terrible.
Particularly for the Christian Armenians, who had come to believe that climbing the mountain at all was a taboo, and that the angels had a reason for wanting to keep man away from the peak, and perhaps from the ark itself. Considering the harsh conditions near the summit, including a thick snow line and treacherous precipices, many travelers did not believe the ascent was possible anyway, which went hand in hand with another theory that angels were attempting to protect humanity by dissuading them from even trying.
If you've ever wondered what it takes to make money in the currency market,
it would be so easy. It would be so easy with the things that you and I know as laymen to trick a whole people from entering a mountain with just 4 or 5 people or 4 or 5 families, you know, on all sides of the mountains, protecting for just one generation. And after that, you know, you can rule all the villages that are adjacent to that mountain, because you rule the god of the mountain. You know,
That's right.
With just some trickery. With just some trickery.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
To Islamic interpretations, the Quran describes the Ark as having come to rest upon Al-Judi, now believed to be Mount Judi. According to one legend, the father-in-law of the Prophet Muhammad, Omar ibn al-Khattab, was said to have found the Ark and used the wood of the vessel to build a mosque. Whilst there is no definitive proof that the Ark was seen, much less approached in the early years of the Common Era, it did not stop people from believing it was there atop Mount Ararat.
Madness, isn't it?
Medieval historiographer Hayton of Coricus claimed that there was a definitive black shape atop the mountain, which he believed many people associated with the Ark. Others, though, were less convinced even in those times, with the likes of English statesman Sir Walter Raleigh believing that the final resting place of the Ark was not atop Mount Ararat exactly, but rather could have been anchored somewhere amongst the Ararat region, including...
Well, it says Ararat, scripturally. It says
Yeah,
Ararat.
but so he says that it might be in the region of Ararat.
Yeah. I mean, okay, I can go with that for now. But yeah, we've got Sir Walter Raleigh. Sir Walter Raleigh. I thought it was Sir Walter Riley.
That's what I'd say.
Is that? That's Raleigh. That's how you spell Raleigh, as in like the Raleigh bike. I thought his name was Sir Walter Riley. Am I wrong there?
No, you're just Mandela affected, dude.
I must be. Wow.
The Taurus, Caucasus, and Paropamisus mountain ranges. With this idea, Raleigh attempted to build his own theory that the Ark could have rested at the eastern end of Mesopotamia, which might explain why Noah's descendants migrated from the east in Genesis 11:2 before coming to Shinar. A couple hundred years prior to this, 13th century German rabbi Peter of Resenberg was far less optimistic, believing that the Ark wasn't anywhere on the Ararat Mountains, nor anywhere at all, because by that time it would have simply decayed. It wasn't until the 1800s did anyone actually try to ascend Ararat, where in 1829, Baltic German mountaineer Friedrich Perret made it to the summit successfully.
Might not decay as quick as you think. I mean, there would have been a lot of pitch on it, a lot of tar. You know what I mean? It wasn't just wood. There would have been a lot of pitch and tar, that kind of stuff on it. That would have preserved it a bit, wouldn't it? Surely. In certain parts of it, at least. Like the bottom. Surely. Anyway, that's my thoughts.
Perret confirmed earlier reports of the Armenian legend, saying, "All the Armenians are firmly persuaded that Noah's Ark remains to this very day on the top of Ararat, and that in order to preserve it, no human being is allowed to approach it." Whilst Perret did not find the Ark on his expedition, he was nonetheless cautious that it might have been up there. In fact, he considered the ice water at the summit to be sacred, and even brought some of it down with him in a bottle, believing it to be holy. But alas, the first time someone actually ascended the mountain, they did not stumble upon the ship, nor saw any real sign of it. This was different to the second person who scaled the mountain, British historian James Bryce. In 1876, nearly 50 years after Perret's attempt, Bryce claimed to have discovered a piece of wood that was 4 feet long and 5 inches thick. The wood had been cut with some precision, indicating that tools had been involved, and that it was so high above the tree line that it could not have been a natural fragment of bark or branch. Breaking a piece of the wood for himself, Bryce argued that it could by all means be a remnant of Noah's.
He broke that piece of wood. He never brought a saw with him. I tell you what, his hands must be some precision machines. Telling you.
Ark, and whilst he didn't find the ship, he had found some tangible evidence that it had been here. However, Bryce did later come to the conclusion that he had found a more plausible explanation for the wood, but he would not tell anyone, for fear of discrediting the relic he had acquired. By the 20th century, many expeditions of Mount Ararat took place in search of Noah's Ark. Funded by evangelical churches, the frenzy of Ark hunting was dialed up, probably due to the fact that these churches were able to produce publications in the form of magazines and even appear on TV, all of which helped promote the idea that Noah's Ark was real and would soon be found. One of the earlier
The Bible promotes that it's real enough. It's real. The Bible says it's real. It's real.
cases of the Ark being found, or at least spotted, comes from an article that appeared in an evangelical publication known as New Eden in the 1940s.
Developers.
Stupid thing.
Well, you're quick.
You know, TJ.
Supposedly, a Russian aviator.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember when I was a kid and the Raiders of the Lost Ark came out, I thought it was about Noah's Ark.
Yeah. Do you know what? I think that probably went through my head at one point as well. It probably went through my head as well.
Well, I was a kid. I'd never heard of the Ark of the Covenant, or I wasn't paying attention in religious studies at school.
Dr. Burroughs, he says, I think the biblical description of the resting place is somewhat vague on purpose. Consider that the Rocky Mountains are some 3,000 miles long. These legends show exactly why the description is vague. Yeah, I mean, that's true. That's true. It is vague. It just says Mount Ararat. It doesn't say Well, I mean, it might say a direction. What is it, east? Or whatever, but it doesn't. I mean, that's a big area. You know, I get you.
Named Vladimir Voskovitsky was testing the flight of an aeroplane with a new supercharger. Flying near Mount Ararat, Voskovitsky and his co-pilot claimed to have seen an enormous shipwreck on the shore of a lake on the mountain. His captain later sent a report of this sighting to his superiors, and apparently the site was investigated by 150 soldiers. However, the report of what they found there was supposedly suppressed, presumably by the Russian government, who did not want religion to be validated by admitting they had found the ark. The story grew to be quite popular.
These pesky Russians, they mess up things, you know.
Pesky people.
If it's not the Nazis from Germany, it's these pesky Russians.
Pesky people from all over the world.
When it was revealed that the editor of the New Eden magazine, Lloyd M. Gurley, had fabricated much of the account, including the pilots in question. To
be honest, New Eden doesn't sound evangelical to me. It does actually sound more Jehovah. New Eden.
Hopeful event also took place in the 1940s when reporter for the Associated Press, Edwin Greenwald, reported that Kurdish villagers were said to have discovered a large wooden ship on Mount Ararat. According to Greenwald's report, a farmer named Rashid was believed to have found the ship's prow about 2/3 of the way up the mountain, and that after Rashid's discovery, many locals had climbed Mount Ararat to see it.
You can't say that Rashid. Yeah, it's Rashid.
It's a reshit. That's
offensive, dude. Even to me. I mean,
that's when you go to the toilet and you get hungry. You eat your own shit and then you crap it out again. It's got to be, surely. It does say scripturally they will drink their own piss and eat their own dung. So yeah, it could be that. It could be a reshit.
Rashid. RASHAD. Come on, dude, not reshit. Even for a non-Muslim like me, it's offensive. It's offensive, dude.
Oh, well, that's funny.
But okay, I'll take it. I'll take it like a man.
So he's not a shittite, he's a reshitite. Oh, nice.
Okay, so it's Rashid from here on. Okay, Rashid.
I like it.
The People's Bible College in North Carolina, Aaron J. Smith, took it upon himself to investigate these claims. Joined by Greenwald, they set out with the intention of hiring Rashid as a guide, but mysteriously, he could not be located. Greenwald's report claimed that many local people had climbed Mount Ararat to see the Ark, but upon further inspection, none of these people could be found. Reports continued well into the second half of the century. In one account, Armenian-American Georgy Hagopian told a tale that his uncle had once taken him to see the Ark when he was a child, and that the Ark was a moss-covered vessel that was sat at the edge of a cliff, so that only one side was accessible. Supposedly, Hagopian told that many children of his community had seen the Ark, seemingly having climbed with relative ease.
What's with the crosses on the Ark? Is that just a mast? Or for an Ark that needs no sails because it's not going anywhere in particular? Because the whole world is
it's not masts. it's like ziggurats. It's like ziggurats with a crucifix on top. It doesn't make any sense at all. This This is what you get when you instruct AI to make a holy image of the ark.
That's true.
Dude.
Well, I mean, it looks like a church spire. 2 church spires. One's got a cross that's fell over.
Just a bit crook-shanked, though.
Definitely crook-shanked. It's crook-shanked all over the place, man. I'm telling you. Oh, madness.
In comparison to the difficulty that experienced adult explorers would report having. Hagopian also told that this uncle of his wanted to keep a piece of the ark, but that when he tried to cut into the wood, or later blast it with gunpowder, he was unsuccessful. This was later corroborated with modern Christian theories that God would not allow anyone to damage the ark, and therefore no piece of it could ever be used as evidence. In the 1980s, the search for Noah's Ark had been
I see why God would protect the ark of any sort. I mean, once it served its purpose, it served its purpose. It's not needed again. He's not going to flood the earth again. He's not going to flood the world again, he said. Hence the rainbow. Well, we know what that's turned into now, but yeah. So it's not needed. So why wouldn't it just go ruin?
Huh? So, but who made the law that it could never be used for evidence? That must have been some Khazarian guy, came up with that.
Exactly. Yeah, Dr. Buzz. Yeah, we said that we was talking about earlier the floods, the tales of floods from other cultures. Yeah.
Largely popularized by former astronaut James Irwin,
James
who made 8 trips to Mount Ararat, including a near fatal one.
Might have made 8 trips to Mount Ararat, but he made no trips to space, did he? Yeah. That's as close to space as he'll ever get is Mount Ararat. The astronaut.
Nothing of real merit. Nonetheless, it did provoke other explorers to try their hand at finding one of the most elusive vehicles in history. But of course, with that, also came more and more stories of those who had supposedly come into contact with it already. According to the United States Army Corps engineer, Ed Davis, who'd been a sergeant in 1943, he was stationed in Hamadan in western Iran, where he was to work on the Persian Corridor. Here, Davis claimed he met a local driver named Badi, as well as his father, Abbas Abbas. These men claimed to have seen Noah's Ark at the top of their village, where the vessel had remained. On one seasonally hot day in July, Abbas invited Davis to join them on a visit to the Ark, believing that the snow and ice had melted just enough that the ship would be partially exposed. Upon reaching the location, Davis claimed he saw the Ark, which he thought at first appeared to be a huge rock formation that was covered by fog. According to this account, the Ark was lying in a cove lake within a canyon below his position and was broken into 2 portions. Attempts to verify Davis's story.
Yeah, what on earth? But what is the sources of this? I mean, it is very vague.
Have been unsuccessful, and there are those who question the legitimacy of the story, noting that Davis retold the story with different details, as well as the fact that none of his companions from this time can be identified. American writer and president of the Bible Archaeology Search and Exploration Institute, Bob Cornuck, decided that the Ark might not have been on Mount Ararat at all, but had deduced that perhaps Ed Davis had the right of it, and that the Ark was somewhere in Iran. In 2006, Cornuck's Institute announced the discovery of what was believed to be a large structure of petrified wood, announced discovered in Iran. In 2000,
hold on. I'm sorry, that's not the Ark. That's the boat from The Day After Tomorrow, the flood one. Is that what it's called? The Day After Tomorrow, where everything freezes and that way. Dennis Quaid. That's the ship from that. This is not the Ark.
had the right of it, and that the Ark was somewhere in Iran. In 2006, Cornuke's Institute announced the discovery of what was believed to be a large structure of petrified wood on Mount Takht-e-Suleiman in the Alborz. This object, which was located 13,000 feet above sea level, was believed to be a similar size that the Ark probably would have been, and was possibly the same ship that Ed Davis had come across. However, critics of the expedition, including geologists, believe that this object is not petrified wood, and that many who had seen the object in question were ministry leaders, not scientists. In 2010, Cornuke announced that he had ceased searching for Noah's Ark, saying, "I came down from the mountain with all this evidence for Noah's Ark, and nobody cared." The fate of Noah's Ark remains one of the enduring mysteries of religious tradition and history. Whether the Ark still exists in some form on Mount Ararat or elsewhere, or whether it is a purely symbolic or mythological construct, continues to be a topic of debate. While expeditions and investigations continue, definitive proof of the Ark's existence has yet to be found. The story of Noah's Ark, however, continues to inspire exploration, theological reflection, and scientific inquiry, serving as a potent narrative about faith, survival, and the almighty power of a merciful yet wrathful deity. As always, guys, if you've enjoyed today's episode, then don't forget to leave a like and don't forget to subscribe for more content just like this.
Thank you very much. Super duper. Superly duperly. Right. Sorry about today's stream, guys. I came up with a couple of crap videos, didn't I? But yeah, at least we got a little laugh at that one at the end. Yeah, there was a few good things in there. Play a couple of Jim's new obsies. And then I'll play Harry Mark, then Mr. Super Sidewinder and that. And then we're done. Because I'll be streaming Fats's debate tonight again. I'll put the link in again before we finish. And that'll be in, what time is it now? It's 4.5 hours. Well, 4 hours, 20 minutes time. 7 p.m. GMT. Oh, this is a longer one. Let's do this one. Doobie 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 doobie. You think the Smithsonians exist to hide and destroy historical evidence? That's possible, absolutely. Because it is them, it gets rid of all the bloody stuff. And they gatekeep, don't they, at least? Ooh, very space cadet music here, Ines. If you're still there. Space cadet. All right, babe, if you're watching, I'll be finishing in about 10 minutes anyway. Do you want me to call you? Ooh, Jimmy. Thank you. Now let us boy. One more, methinks. 158, Jim. Near 160. Tell me what, man. You're flying up there. Flying up there. That down, man. The old wristwatch. Nice one, Jim, mate. Nice one, mate. Right. Oh, did I download Harryman? Did I? Just let me just check. Or is it just in my what's later? Ah, I did. Sound. Let's do it.
Hey, what's up, y'all?
I really like your camera. It's
I
like
love your beard.
Oh, it's really
Thank
good.
you.
Yeah, it's
Wow,
really
so many compliments. You guys are really nice. Thank you.
Well, how do you?
Hey, real quick. Hey, can I do a freestyle rap for you guys?
Oh my God! Yes. Turn off the music. Yes.
Hell yes. Can each of you give me like a creative, challenging word to use in my freestyle? No food and no animals, just because those are the most common things people say. So I'm trying to be challenged.
Malicious.
Malicious.
Pencil.
Micro.
Pencil. Malicious, pencil, and micro. Those are the words, right? Malicious, pencil, and micro. Those are incredible. Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Okay, let's have some fun. Hey, yeah. Come on. Hey, yeah. Yeah. Check it out. Yeah. When it comes to freestyles, all my rhymes are vicious. I keep it honest with you, so it's never fictitious. I'm clean, something like some sparkling dishes. And I lift you up, flow is never malicious. Yeah, I got the type of rhymes they wanna mention. I'm never ever malicious with my rhyming intentions. Nah, I'm here going wild in the place. My style is present just to put a smile on your face. And it looks like I'm winning, I might be succeeding. And into the cypher, yo, Mackin, gon' ease in. I'm making it known, my vibe, they can't erase this. I'm stacking up flows like you're stacking up bracelets. I see them on the wrist, I be seeing through the mist. Other rappers talking shit, and y'all know they got me pissed. I'm taking over the game, my freestyle's dominant. You said nice cam, nice beard, damn, so many compliments. Y'all are nice like I'm nice on the mic. I entice every time that I strike. I'ma hit harder cause I feel like I'm Michael Jordan. I'm coming right up at the top of the mental whenever I'm reporting. I'm here, y'all know I do it up the mental. Try to bite my style, it might crack your dental. I'm getting loose right over this instrumental. I never write it down, so I never need a pencil, yeah. Tell me what you gonna do. I used to use the Ticonderoga #2, but now I take a #2 on the industry. Shitting on the game while I'm spitting out flames. I get the the ship popping instantly. Rolling in like infantry, they into me. Yeah, I'm about to open up the window, G, but it's the window of opportunity. Y'all are soon to see all of the growth. When I be rhyming, y'all know I'm doing the most, so play the post. Yeah, y'all know they better embrace the lyrics, no pencil, I don't need an eraser. Still I'm flipping styles upside down when I ride round, feel the vibe now. I'm meditating till I'm in the deepest state of zen. No pencil, no marker, no crayon, no pen, no type of utensil, not even a charged stick, cause I be the live improvised artist. Bar sick, the hardest. Y'all know they regard this as one of the greatest. All of these rappers trying to hate this. Y'all know I spit words with flair. You got bracelets, you got glasses, you got curly hair. I'm calling all three out just to make sure it's known. Neck going crazy when he enters the zone. Yeah, y'all know I'm blowing minds with the hype flow. By comparison, rappers are tiny, micro. My lyrics all tight but dope. Couldn't even see it with a microscope. Y'all know I'm in the hypest zone. I get busy when I'm on the microphone. Yeah, H-Mac changing all the policies. I zoom in on them like it's microbiology. Yeah, H-Mac, I'm here to enter a whole nother zone that people are certain to remember. And speaking of Mike, yeah, y'all know I'm like Michael Jordan on the mic report. In matter of fact, I'm about to make it felt each and every time these 52 cards of lyrics get dealt. And y'all know I'm here with the rhymes that are banging. If rappers were the clothes behind you, they wouldn't be hanging. I'm all up on it, I got to keep it honest. I get the mic and then I'm about to keep it like a promise. Whenever I'm rhyming, y'all know I'm wildin'. Every time that the mic is freestyling, I get you smiling. That's the way that I'm moving, always be improving. When I be in it, you know I'm infinite. I'll never be timid whenever I'm stepping up. And all the whole game will be rapping us. Yeah, I make you cover your mouth like we didn't understand what the fuck it's about. My God, this dude is next level top tier. Is this really Omegle? No, wait, not here. This is crazy, man. I'm about to change the whole game. When I improvise like Coltrane, used to be a no name. Now they recognize the flow is not so sane. It's so flame, spitting propane, atom, rapping, snapping. Whether I be in the studio or out in a log cabin, doesn't even matter where the hell I'm at. Rappers claim they dope, but they don't excel like Mac. Now y'all know I gotta make sure your pain is cured. Thanks so much for giving me those 3 words. And every time I rhyme, they picture us putting smiles on faces. I'ma lift y'all up. Let's go.
Yeah, man. He's brilliant. Fantastic. I thought I'd have, when I started playing, I thought, oh no, I think I've done this one. But no, I didn't. And this is the one that said I was going to do yesterday for Dr. Bose. Don't know if it's copyrighted yet, but I'll find out if they thingy me at the end. I'll just have to clip it out. But yeah, this is his uncle from the 50s, so it's an oldie, man. I think it's from the 50s. It's an oldie. Share screen. The Chancellors. Hopefully it's not copyrighted, but we'll see. We'll see. Right. Yeah, no good. So, like on it.
Cha 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 calypso, calypso, cha 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 calypso. I'll be the engine, ya na 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 ya. You the caboose, ya na 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 ya. Let's get together, ya na 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 ya. Let's cut loose, ya na 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 ya. Oh, cha 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 calypso, calypso train. Cha 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 calypso. Well, I got into my bed about 10:15 last night. Pulled the covers up around me, then discovered and turned out the light. Oh, what a dream that I would do. Oh, what a dream, I'm telling you. Technicolor, stereophonic, Cinerama, super duper sonic. I was the engine, ya da 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 ya. You the caboose, ya da 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 ya. We got together, ya da 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 ya. Oh, cut loose, ya da 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 ya. Oh, cha 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 calypso, calypso train. Cha 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 calypso. mighty locomotion, we were gliding across the ballroom floor. The floor, just a slipping and a sliding and a riding through the swinging door. What door? Oh, what a gang of lunatics. Someone shouted, man, you're really sick. Jumping and a jacking, looking at a clacking while I lay there dreaming. Everybody started screaming, I wanna be the engine. Yeah, 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 yeah. Use up your boots. Yeah, 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 yeah. Let's get together. Yeah, 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 yeah. Let's cut loose. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, cha-cha-cha calypso.
Nice. Nice. That was certainly an oldie. I remember my Uncle Graham used to listen to things like that. Remember he used to put on, I'm like, get off, get off, get off. But, you know, that's cool. It's cool to hear old music, man. That's cool. Looks like he's asleep. Anyway, who next? Mr. Jezik, then Mr. Super Sidewinder. And then that's it. Then tonight. And Black Bag by the Beatles by Mr. Jezik.
Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Take these broken wings and learn to fly all your life. You were only waiting for this moment to rise. Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Take these sunken eyes and learn to see all your life. You were only waiting for this moment to be free. Blackbird fly, blackbird fly into the light of the dark black night. Blackbird fly, blackbird fly into the light of the dark black night. Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Take these broken wings and learn to fly all your life. You were only waiting for this moment to rise. You were only waiting for this moment to rise. You were only waiting for this moment to rise.
Nice one, Mr. Jezik. Nice Beatles cover there. And thank you for letting me use your music as always. So, and then Mr. Super Sidewinder to finish off as usual. Which one? We shall go for I'm not being indecisive. I'm just trying to decide. Okay. Let's do. Oh, I couldn't do that one. Idiot. Okay. Okay. So let's go with Lonely in Nashville. Lucky Haskins and Mr. Suicide by now.
I woke up this morning to an empty bed. Your perfume lingered, your voice still in my head. Although your picture still sits on my shelf, my only friend is myself. It's a lonely day in Nashville. It's a lonely day in Tennessee. It's a lonely day here in Nashville. Nothing but the music in me. So I go out walking in the rain. I hit every honky tonk, hoping to dull the pain. Round every corner, well, I look for your face. I gotta get out of this place. It's a lonely day in Nashville. It's a lonely day in Tennessee. It's a lonely day right here in Nashville. Nothing but the music in me. Once the music gets into your soul, why, there ain't nothing you can do. And this old guitar is sure taking its toll. It even cost me you. Well, sometimes you gotta give up everything to live your dreams. But in this old world, dreams ain't always what they seem. It's a lonely day in Nashville. It's a lonely day in Tennessee. It's a lonely day right here in Nashville. Nothing but the music in me. Nothing but the music in me. Nothing but the music left in me.
Well, hey. Lucky Haskins and Mr. Super Sidewinder. Mr. Super Sidewinder, thank you as always. Let me use your music. Bless you guys. Right, I'll leave it at that. 4 hours time, I'll be showing Fletcher's debate on MDD. If you just want to come and chill in the chat, you know what I mean? I'll just be getting people coming in. I won't be saying much. Just let you watch the debate. But bless you guys. Nice one for spending some time with me. And I will see you a bit later on. And I dare say Fletcher will have an after stream, after show. I don't know. You might. Bless you guys. Here the sunset's free. It's free. Indeed.